In the past few weeks, we brought you a number of tips from some of our favorite experts. To close off the year, we want to give you a roundup of advice to keep your mind and body in tip-top shape right through to 2016. Let's start with the body. Here's some advice from health and fitness coach Ed Williams on how to get ready for the inevitable feasting.
Let's say this weekend I'm going to visit my aunt, or we're going to, or you're really going to have a weekend where it's going to be challenging because there's going to be lots of food and whatever. Then the way you can prepare for that is to do a depletion workout. See, the muscles are like sponges, right? They have glycogen in them. Now, glycogen is a source of ready energy. Now, when we do a depletion workout, we actually squeeze this glycogen out the muscle, right? That's why we call it a depletion workout, because it's intense, right? Mm-hmm. It has to be intense. And so the muscles are like sponges. When you squeeze out the glycogen, then they have capacity now to take more. So when you go on your binge, when you can feel free, because first, whatever calories you take in, whatever, will go to replenish your muscles, the glycogen in your muscle, instead of going around your waist.
Now, even with the addition of a depletion workout, you may still overindulge a bit on Christmas Day. But don't worry, you can try this yoga pose demonstrated by Shanti's Michelle Williams.
There's one particular pose that you can do after you've eaten, directly after you've eaten, and actually it's even particularly good when you've overeaten, and that's called hero's pose. But the other poses, I like to suggest that you wait a little while, between a half an hour and maybe an hour, and then you go into your stretches. Hero's pose is sitting on your heels, kind of with your knees together. That's one variation. You can also use props like bolsters or blocks. Some people find it better if they have knee problems to be elevated a little bit. And it's just basically, you can just sit with your hands on your thighs and just lengthen your body and just deep breathe. And this can be done right after you've eaten, if you've overeaten. It's just a matter of like calming the system, allowing everything to flow, like work its way down, and just continuing to breathe. There's different variations. You can actually take your hands back about 8 inches, your fingers away from your body, and gently lift your chest and take your head back. And that's just gently stretching the abdomen.
How about mental health? What happens if you're the only one stuck with the blues while everyone is enjoying the Christmas merriment? Mental health therapist Jennifer Lovell had this piece of advice.
The thing is that I wouldn't put on this happy face. If I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling sad, and I'll explain to you why I'm feeling sad. I will. Thank God I have Tina. I have someone I can go talk to. And everyone, we all need to have one person that we trust that we can go talk to and give to our heart, our heart's content, and share some of the burden. Whenever you have a burden, you need someone that you can share that with. But I clearly would not say get out there and put on the happy face and then go home and cry. It will go away, but it will take time.
Of course, if the feelings of sadness persist, it is time to see a professional counselor. The final piece of advice is for those ready to take on the challenge of a healthier lifestyle in the new year. Nutritionist Robin Daly told us earlier this year that the best place to start is with exercise.
First of all, start exercising. That's one big tip that you can't go wrong with. If you exercise, you could have more of the foods that you like. It also keeps our heart healthy, it reduces stress, so it actually addresses mental health as well. We actually can maintain our weight by watching what we eat and also exercising. So having that moderation as well, I would say try not to engage too much in foods that are high in sugar, high in fat, high in salt. And those 3 tips, food tips and exercising, those are, to me, small little advice that I could give people, and we would say once you practice those, you would be making steps to having a healthier lifestyle.
Here's hoping that some or all of these tips will prove useful to you over the holidays. Have fun, be safe, and most of all, enjoy.